Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. We just talked about recently the T7i, the 800D, the update to the T6i. And Canon has seemingly brought out a new camera, but really it's just a change in nomenclature, because we had the T6i and the T6s before, and now instead of calling it a T7s, we have the 77D. So this sits between the T7i and the 80D, similar to the T6s that sat between the T6i and the 80D at the time. Now, it basically gets everything the 7i had for updates. So it's staying with the 80D 24 megapixel sensor, which is fine, it's decent. But we get dual pixel AF, we get Digic 7, we get 45 point, the same AF system, so an enhanced AF system. Now, something I think may be unique to the 77D that the T7i doesn't have is Canon's noting a new, I think this is new, 7650 pixel RGB plus IR metering system, and I didn't see that noted on the T7i. Now, that could have been something I missed or just wasn't spelled out, so I'm not sure if that's unique to the 77D, and I'll have to check into that for you, but it may well be if what I'm reading here is correct. The other things, or I guess not other things, but the advantages, the features of the 77D that are not on the T7i. In other words, the reasons you would buy the 77D over the T7i, and apparently that might be called the 9000D in parts of the world. But the 77D has a built-in interval timer, a built-in bulb timer. It has more controls, more custom controls, including an AF on button, a top LCD panel, an eye sensor that shuts off the rear LCD. So, you know, a lot of cameras have that. You bring it up to your eye and it shuts off the LCD. It's a power saving feature. It stops you from being distracted, etc. And so those would be, I guess, 4 or 5 features that you get over the T7i. Essentially, what we're getting here is a more professional body, more of the controls, especially with the top LCD and more buttons, you know, a body that's closer to an 80D than a Rebel. So you're getting a body that's just a little bit more ergonomically easier to work with, a few more buttons and a few more features. And then that's going to be, the suggested price on that is $899, and I think we were, $750, I think I said, for the T7i. So you're paying $150 more for some fairly significant features, especially if that RGB metering system is better, which it may well be. I got to check into that. What do you guys think? Is this 77D, which sits between the T7i and the 80D, is it of interest to you? What do you think about the name change? Is it confusing? I kind of liked the T6i and the T6s because there wasn't a lot of difference. And now you got this 77D, which is, I guess they just add another 7 to the T7. I'm not sure what I feel about that. I think maybe I would have preferred the T7S, kept the naming structure the same. But what do you guys think? Do you find that confusing? Do you like it? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think of the 77D. Are you interested in it over the T7i? Or would you just save the money and go with the T7i? Curious to hear your thoughts. Leave them in the comments below. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Stay tuned. We'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com.